I definitely think Carbondale is. Earlier today, Southern Illinois actually got hit pretty hard with some rain. I know when I was coming in earlier today, I had some of that rain meeting me as I was heading in, but a lot of that rain now over parts of SEMO as we're seeing current radar kind of move through. Good news is we're not tracking any of those severe warnings. That's now off to our south, but still keeping an eye on a couple of these pop-up storms. But I think once we get closer to sunset, that chance is really going to fall down. What we're seeing now, though, especially if you're near Fredericktown, I know you're hearing some thunder as it's continuing to move through. And then just off to the west of Poplar Bluff, they're still tracking some of that rainfall. Good news again, though, nothing too severe, but again, it's something we're just gonna have to keep an eye on. Live look in Jackson County, beautiful skies right there on the horizon. Temperatures in those mid 80s. It's feeling a bit warmer though, thanks to the humidity and some of those high dew points. So it's feeling more like 90 degrees, but I do think it's going to be a fairly nice summer night for anyone who does have plans. But again, though, got to keep an eye on SEMO. We're seeing those cooler temperatures where the rain is making its way through. So Piedmont, you're down at 80, but then Fredericktown in those upper 80s. As far as Southern Illinois goes, we have mid 80s for Carmi, Harrisburg, and Carbondale there. A bit warmer in Union City at 88 degrees. But we'll continue to kind of hold on to those 80s until after sunset. Once the sun sets, we'll fall into the 70s, and that's pretty much where our lows are going to settle overnight tonight. Threat tracker fairly low for the evening. Although we are tracking those scattered storms, they should quickly diminish once the sun sets. Into tomorrow, we have a better chance for some of those strong to severe storms. It's thanks to a cold front that's going to move through the region. And then it is, of course, going to cool us off, but it does leave a couple of rain chances as far as Thursday goes. Right now, though, tracking still a couple of those isolated showers. I think they'll still stay with us maybe for a couple more hours. Shouldn't be too much longer. Temperature is staying in those 70s. Overnight tonight, we're falling right into about 70 degrees, waking up early for your Wednesday around mid 70s. And that rain chance, for the most part, holding off. Couple of isolated showers for lunchtime, but the bulk of the rain coming into the afternoon and evening hours. A couple of these could be fairly strong. Really watching that risk for some hail and some strong winds. We just got to kind of keep an eye on that. And then for 9 o'clock tomorrow night, we're still seeing that rain push through thanks to the cold front. Storm Prediction Center has a good portion of our region in that 2 out of 5 slight risk. That includes Mount Vernon, down towards Carbondale, Paducah, and over to Poplar Bluff, even down towards Paragould. The rest of us in that 1 out of 5, and that's because we're watching out for large hail and some gusty winds. Storm Track 3 app is going to come in really handy the next couple of days. And then, of course, with these temperatures, that cold front's going to push us down into the mid to upper 80s. So it should feel much nicer and not as humid Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Heat, of course, does return by the end of the weekend and into the start of the next work week. Before we get to those cooler temperatures, though, it's still going to be pretty hot and muggy this evening, and more of the same is expected tomorrow because that's exactly what's fueling some of these stronger storms. For Thursday, a couple of showers lingering after the cold front still continues to move through the region. We get a break Friday, and then unfortunate timing, we have storms coming back to the region again this weekend. So I know we need the rain, but really hoping it's not severe.
Oh, yes, us too. We are crossing our fingers for that. A lot of folks, I think, at home hoping for that too. All right. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks.